What is up, y'all? In this one, we're going to talk about how I made almost 30 million rubles in about 15 raids. Lab seems to be busted right now, in a good way. In this video, I'm going to show you my route in which I've been running. It's pretty easy. It can be dangerous. You can run into a bunch of raiders or a bunch of PMCs. It can be vacant sometimes and you won't see anybody. But it's more or less an ammo and a money run all in one. To get started, the first things you're going to need are key cards. And these are the key cards I run. So, the main ones, the most important one is yellow. 232,000. It is 1,000% worth buying this card. Red cards are $1 million. Totally worth it. You can find graphics cards in there, all that. Totally worth it. Green cards, $1 million. 100% worth it. You'll find bunches and bunches of stems. Bunches of SJ6 worth 150,000. Mules, 250,000. ETGs, 250,000. And there's certain other ones that are like 70,000 and all that. Like green, 100% worth it. Violet is 479,000. This one's like a maybe. Like you can get it because you're going to be right next to it with red. Sometimes it has good stuff. Not much though. It's like a mid one. You're going to like most of the time just get like mid loot out of it. It will have bitcoins in it occasionally. It will have weapon parts. It'll have clocks in it. Clocks sell for 200,000. It's mostly mid-tier loot. So I get it because it's in the exact same room with red. So you can hit them together. But you don't have to get it. Blue, how much is blue? 400,000? Blue's not worth it. Every time I open blue, it's pretty much empty. You get medical boxes here and there, medical bags. Very few loose items in there. In my opinion, blue is not worth it. Residential area has 100% spawn. It just has like 10 different spawns. You can buy it for 200,000. It is not worth buying. If you happen to come across it in raid, you're probably better off to sell it than try to loot the room. A document spawns in there, and that is the only thing we're trying to get out of it. I would have to say black card is a gambler's paradise. It's $4.5 million for the card. To open the door is one use. To open the safe is one use. So you only get 5 raids out of a card. You're using up $1 million pretty much, or you will not make your money back. I've had times where I open the safe. There will be 2 bitcoins, intelligence, a blue folder, cardinal key, and like other times you open it and instead of it being 1 Bitcoin or 2 Bitcoins, you'll get 2 Rolexes and an intelligence. So it's really hit or miss. Sometimes when it hits hard. And then I've had it to where I open it and it was literally an empty room. The safe still had something in it, but the room did not have a piece of loot in it. So it's one of the things where it's buy it at your own risk. It could be amazing. It could be a bust. Let's look at the map for a second. It can be a little confusing when you look at it like this. The easiest way to explain it, the technical level is more or less just for extracting. You can use it to kind of get around because you can get down and around and under the whole map, but there's not that much loot down there. There's a few extracts down there. The first floor has loot, but it's pretty dangerous because you got the second floor above it that's more like a catwalk where you can shoot down on the first floor from a bunch of different angles. Plus, the second floor, it's where most of the key card rooms are and where you're going to make most of your money at. So as you'll see in this video, 96% of my whole run is on the catwalk. I go down to the first floor for maybe 30 seconds to a minute to run into one room for ammo. And then depending on which side you spawn on, whether you spawn on green key card or you spawn on the black side, red side key card, there's an elevator on each side that you can use to extract from. In this video, we started on red side and worked our way all the way down to green, and I extracted from that one. I'll also show you if you spawned on green side and need to extract on the other side of the map underneath black. Okay, so we spawned over near red room. So this is where red and violet are. So we'll start with red. This is rather light compared to normal. This can be full of ammo. You can also find graphics cards and clocks right here. Oh yes, this is rather light too, but I'm not going to complain about some SSAP. You need a key for this. kind of check to see if it's worth it. I've never... Bitcoins can spawn. I've never seen one, though. Make sure you check Model 1 receivers can spawn, and they're worth $1 million. So you want to make sure that you don't miss one of those. Make sure that there isn't nobody in that doorway, and there's nobody down there, because they'll shoot you underneath there. If you didn't close this door, make sure nobody's behind you. Open violet. If you bought the violet key, open violet. You can get bitcoins to spawn down here. Then they're really a pain to get out. So you can get all kinds of little stuff. The badges are real nice when you get those. Those are worth about 250,000 right now. Lead X's, you can get lead X's out of here, but they're kind of rare. So from here, you're going to make sure there's nobody out here. It's kind of easy if you just do this. Nobody said anything. A document can spawn there. Let's try this. Take a grenade. Grenades are your best friends to find enemies if they're here. Nope, none down there. Pay attention over there. They can be up top. You're going to open here. This takes you to new black room. Because there's two blacks on this room. On this map. You have new black and old black. New black is the one that has the safe in it. Old black is like not key cards. Old black is stems. But most of the time when I open it, I get very unlucky. A document can spawn right there. A document can spawn right here. You can get lead X's right here. You want to come to black room. If you bought the black key. It's hit or miss right now. It's been pretty missed the last like 3 or 4 times I've opened it. Oh, there's an intelligence. There's a clock. Okay, so this time it's hit because clock's 200, intelligence is 250 or so. So right now we're about 450,000. So depending on the safe, if we pull out another 450,000, 500,000, we've definitely made enough for one go. Come on. 2 bitcoins. Ah, yes. Very lucky. 2 bitcoins. Okay. This was 100% worth it. We got real lucky this time. So like I said, it's a hit or miss. Sometimes it's really nice like this. And you make... Because 2 bitcoins is $1 million. And yeah, so we literally... the cardinal key's 200,000, 150,000. So we made like 2 million out of this room. Now we're going to go to yellow. Yellow's down the hall. Yep. Yep. Figured. So you're just going to... Well, there he is. You're just going to work the corners that way. As they come in, they die. Was he the only one? Nope. He's got a grenade. Killed him. So there's a door right there I can go into. Yep, okay. So in here, there can be some really nice loot. You can get VPXs, graphics cards. Document spawns there or there? It spawns in here. One of those two spots. So you can open the gate there. Raiders can spawn down there in the parking garage, and then when you open the gate, raiders can spawn in the parking garage. You also can get posters in here. So yellow's down there. Well, we are heavy. That's the parking garage. We'll make sure there's no enemies down there. Come run down here, peek down here. Make sure you're not going to get rushed when you come down the bottom of the stairs. Make sure there's nobody that way. Nobody that way. Hit yellow. This is the one that's big money. This is the one that's 300,000 and it's so good so many times. Like it's, there you go. That's 250,000. You sell that to therapists for like 40,000. RAM, that's 70. Another 40. You can find LEDXs, graphics cards, and VPXs. Sometimes you can even find two LEDXs at the same time inside yellow room. Do we not have any more 4 slots now? We did not, but it's okay. If I find something really worth it, I'll drop those. So one opening, it's like 40,000. There's another 40,000. One opening, we made close to the value of the entire key card. Sometimes it's like dumb the amount of money you make off that room. Alright, so now you have this section, and then this section, and this section. I heard feetsies. They're down below. Document right here. In the dark room. There's also a bunch of computers in here you can loot. Document. A safe. I'm gonna keep fucking with them because I know they're down there. Alright, so in this room, you can spawn over here on the table. Nope, no document. This room is also full of computers and good to search for graphics cards. There's also a safe right here. And then, so all these windows are blocked. You can shoot that window out real easy. Right here next to the real easy window where this spawns, a document can spawn here. Make sure nobody's down here. Run up this way. Make sure you know you're not vulnerable to being shot from the people that I know are down there. Kind of peek both ways because they can definitely be back down both hallways. Seen them in both spots. Document can spawn there. Document can spawn there. keep making sure there's no PMCs or any raiders. The document spawns right here. Goodness, this thing getting full. Oh goodness, it is full. Okay. Sure. So then we'll go down here to where the ammo's at. If this alarm goes off, you know you're the first one over here. Oh, it did not go off. That. So, if the alarm doesn't go off, you know you're not the first one over here. Well, you know, it happens. Good thing I didn't die. Alright, little hack. So, see my arms hurt? You see that I have the Soleil wheel on 7. If I hold 7, like hold it down, and then use the scroll wheel, you can scroll to the damaged part and make sure you just heal the part you want to. We got a fracture too. We'll fix that too while we're at it. Okay. Raiders? Nope, PMCs. Give me that. Grenades are worth good money. Make sure you're taking them. Good. There's good ammo in here. That's trash. I don't know why that's even here. You can get good guns too. Give me that. There's also the residential key has a spawn. Oh, let me grab that. That is worth grabbing. The residential key has a spawn in here. I think it's like right here somewhere. The residential key also has a spawn right there. There's a bunch of other spawns for it. It's really not worth getting though. Alright, so we're going to go back upstairs. We're going to check the amount of ammo we have. Yeah, we're going to reload. Yeah, we got space. We're going to reload. Okay, we're good. We're going to run down. We're going to go all the way over here to green. You're going to peek, make sure as you go by here, you don't got nobody to fight. You know, they'll spawn on you sometimes. You'll be running down the hallway. There's a pier over here, so just kind of like pay attention. Oh. They'll do this too. I definitely heard y'all. This is green. That's Sanitar's. That's the white key card with the blue dot. They can shoot you through this glass, so just be careful. A lot of the whole room in here is seeable through the glass. Stems can spawn along this whole wall. More or less, all these countertops around the outside of the walls and inside can spawn all kinds of meds and stems. Mules are super worth it. That was a bandage, right? Yeah, that's a bandage. That's not worth grabbing. There's a bunch of boxes and medical boxes and medical bags in here. Make sure you're searching them because you can get lead X's out of them. There are tins in here that are open as well. Make sure you're looking inside of them. Lead X's will spawn inside of them. You got to check these really good. Stems will spawn on them. They'll be like tucked on them. This is pretty slack. This room's usually slap full. You can get a Lex out of that 10. There's usually stems every couple feet on all these shelves, or on all these countertops. There's a spawn right here for stuff. There's 2 spawns on this countertop. There's 2 spawns on this countertop. There's a spawn there. There's a spawn here. There's these 2 boxes. We got so many meds. Maybe putting them in my injector case, so that way they're safe. And then there's a little thing of ammo and or weapon parts right here. You can get all high-end ammo. You can get good weapon parts. There's stems and stuff on these. Make sure you check in when you go to leave. They love to have PMCs trying to sneak you, and raiders. I think they're down below. Alright, so pay attention, especially when you go down here to the elevator. They love to, especially this elevator right here, they love to put raiders all at it. They can be both ways. They can be that way or this way.
Enemy spotted.
So, okay, so this way over here looks pretty good. So we'll pull out the smoke. And we'll throw that way. That'll cut that edge off. You don't have to worry about that at that point. Now you just start... Well, you let the smoke kind of fill up first. But then you kind of like start working your way over here. They can be in here. So pay attention. Close this. And here's where you push the button to activate the elevator. I don't know if they can spawn in here. You know, pay attention. Is this worth looting? Alright, so now that you push that button in that other room, you can come over to this elevator, activate this elevator, and you can get out of here. Right on here, push the leave button. This is how you leave, right underneath green. So if you spawn on the red or black side over there, you come to this one. And then if you spawn on this side, you go to the other side of the map, and you can either use the parking garage, which I showed y'all the button for, or there's an elevator below the black room. To kind of try to help you get your bearings, there's black right here on your left, and down the hallway past that opening is the room that has red and violet in it. Somebody got lit up coming down here. Hose wins. Hose worth like 70,000. Bolts worth like 40. And I could definitely be down here. You gotta push the button right here to activate the elevator. This is actually a pretty easy way to dip out. You go through these two doors, and there's the elevator. But that's my loop. You'll get a bunch of documents. You'll get a bunch of money. So on that run, black room was our best room, green room was the second best, and yellow was the third best. Yellow can sometimes be the best when it pulls LED X's and graphics cards and that kind of stuff, but we still made right at 3 million on that run. We opened red and violet as well. They had some mid-tier stuff, nothing high-tier. I grabbed 2-3 things like 40K each out of them, but I did come out with some M995 and some SSAP. That's the main reason I opened red, is for the high-tier ammo. So when you really look at it, coming out with 3 million plus 200 to 300 rounds of M995 and SSAP at the same time, you really can't beat this farm at all. I really appreciate y'all watching this. I'm going to continue trying to make some more like this. If y'all know anything that y'all want me to make a video on, just leave a comment about it. Until the next one, peace out.